welcome to the brand new Norweld manufacturing facility right here in Brisbane. So I'm about an hour and a half away from Patriot HQ, and this is where the build's gonna start. Now, for this build, we're doing something a little bit different, but it's actually not that different. Would you believe 2015, I met Isaac and the crew at Norweld. Right when I was starting Patriot Campers, Norweld was starting to blow up in Cairns. I was travelling through, stopped in, met the team there, and over the past 10 odd years, we have formed the best relationship. We've done so much cool stuff together. Patriot Campers has grown, Norweld's grown. They're now here in Brisbane. Perfect place to start the D-MAX build. Let's get inside. We'll go say good day to Isaac, and we'll run you through really quickly what we're doing. Something very different, and you might think I've seen Norweld trays and canopies before. You haven't seen one like this. Come with me. Morning.
Russ, what's going on?
How are you, brother?
Good, man.
How you been? Good to see you.
Dressed up, dressed down. What's going on?
I didn't know what was the right attire.
What do I wear?
Yeah.
T-shirt? Nah.
You did the same thing, didn't
Yeah.
you? So we're normally the two Aussies in America rocking RM boots and RM belts, but not for this trip.
Nah.
Mate, Norweld, Brisbane.
Yeah, man. How good's this, eh?
What the, where,
Yeah.
how, what happened?
Just from a little shed at Northgate, a little one in Brendale, and then, we're here now.
Yeah.
Brand new site. As you saw with the open day, we've just, taken off big steps.
Mate, awesome.
Heaps of trays here, one-piece flow, all the stuff you love, manufacturing at its finest.
This is what
Aussie
I'm
made.
excited about. We'll
love
talk
it.
about it as we go around. Let's go for a quick lap around the new facility, and we'll see what's going on here in Brisbane.
All right, so one-piece flow. So everything's built and put on a trolley. That's our CNC router. We've got the press brake there. Material comes off the rack, through into the router, comes off the bird, every tool trolley, everything's all set up, so all the tools they need, nothing extra, nothing superfluous. I love it, you love it. We look at this and go, how good is this? From the old days, on your knees, on the floor, marking out.
And from the shed that I saw up in Cairns to this.
Oh, but it's next level.
It's like hospital floors and...
Like we had that dirty old post-war shed, timber battens, rusty old steel, it's a pretty cool story to see this, especially here.
Yeah. And did you procure all the equipment?
It's all brand new. It's built just for this site. Like we've ordered all the gear. It's all set up. Everything's new. Designed just for this one-piece flow in Brisbane. So everything gets cut and folded, the bird, and then as it comes through. So this is a Land Cruiser tray.
Yep.
There's another.
How are you doing all your deburring? All by hand?
All by hand, but the router has a deburr edge.
Yep.
And then in one of our sites, we have a Lismac sheet deburrer.
Yep.
And then this one, anything that's a welded edge gets left, as you know. And then anything that's touched by hands, if it hasn't had the deburring tool run over it in the router process, the guys will just do it by hand. There's minimal deburring needed because of the design. Everything, as you know, laser router, you get a pretty good cut edge. Then all the welding bays are all set up for an individual process. So this one he's doing toolboxes in there. This is part one of the drawers, part two of the drawers. We've got some more mudguard manufacturing there. Tray jigs over here, so all the components for the trays.
And every tray gets welded in the same
Every tray
jig?
gets welded in the same jig. All the headboards are made here, all the floor sheets, all the extrusion comes in, pre-cut the size. There's no off-cut, there's no saw bed, there's no wasted material.
So and that's one thing I noticed when I walked in here before, everything's coming in cut to size, which is something we do down at Patriot.
You know, I know. Everyone.
Materials handling, drop saws, OH&S, all that sort of stuff.
This is a tray turner, we've built that. Tank goes in, drawer goes in, there's a little go-overhead crane here that passes through, drops it down.
So this is a little rotator?
Yeah, so this will go on the forklift. So we lift it up and we spin it around. And then he can lift it up, do the work, rotate it back around, drop it on the trolley, goes into the rack, ready to go, waiting for fit.
Unreal, man.
Yeah, no, it's you saw us how we used to do them, 2015 to now.
When old mate needed to flip the tray, he called 6 dudes. Stop 6 different work cells. They come over, they muscle them over. I know how it all works.
We've done that.
Here's the thing, right? I think what's most impressive for me to see here with Norweld is the synergies between Patriot Campers manufacturing and Norweld manufacturing, because I think of our growth over the past 10 years. We've done everything wrong probably the same way.
We've learnt the hard lessons.
And it's really interesting to see. So this is a greenfield site that they've set up, and you guys would have been, if you've been watching Patriot Campers, you would have seen what we did last year. We don't talk about work, we don't talk about lean manufacturing and 5S. We drink beer and have a good time every time we catch up. But to see what these guys have learnt, what Patriot Campers have learnt, there's so many similarities through the factory, you know, the way that you're keeping all the work centres, the way that you're not post-processing everything. Yeah. Like, and in the early days, you feel like you have to do everything because you're a manufacturer,
You want to do everything? Nah, now it's like, this is what we're doing, that's it. And
keeping the inventory low, so the one-piece flow, what that really does is it allows you to free up the cash in the business by holding a very low inventory of stock. The way this all runs through the factory, you haven't been to our new facility, have you?
I'm going to keep coming down. Every time you're like, come down, I'm like, yeah. But this year, I haven't been travelling as much. And that's,
you need to come and check it out. But even the division that we're walking through now, manufacturing, assembly. And that's very similar to Patriot.
Yeah, man, this is your new
that
stuff.
That looks like the colour of my thing.
Yeah, man.
This is mine.
This is yours. So,
this is ours.
Brand new. This is number 3 in our elite trays. So we've got 2 demos on a couple of our Portal Land Cruisers, and this is number 3. So this is a brand new tray, just made for you.
Dude.
It's our elite tray, so it's more colour coding.
And you want to see the thing I love the most? I know you're going to hate me for saying it. Checker plate's gone.
Checker plate's gone, bud.
Gone.
So,
dude.
That's something that people have known us for, is the checker plate
and that's
profile
the Norweld, that's like a wet box on a Patriot camper, right?
Everyone knows the same thing. You've got that one thing that everyone associates.
That's yours,
And then, but we've been working on a more contemporary design, you know, with Australia, with America. As you know, what Americans want, what Australians want, they're starting to get the balance. How do you find that balance and produce a product that keeps your overall look, but then gives you a new feature that people look at it and go, how good's that?
So clean, dude.
All new extrusions. All new profiles. There's heaps more manufacturing design into it. Like, it's built in the same jig, but at the same time uses all new extrusions in the light board, in the side profile.
But it's still very, very, very Norweld. And the thing that I love about Norweld the most, and the thing I've always respected about Norweld have never deviated from what Norweld originally produced. You guys were always welded, fully welded frames, very, very, what's the word? Industrial.
Strong.
You've kept along with keeping that contemporary look, or going with the trends of what everybody wanted, but you haven't lost the Norweld DNA.
We've kept that part. There's certain things that the market influences you to an extent, but then we've said, no, this is what we're happy with. This is what we want to do. How do we bring out something that, you know, has all the Norweld things about it that we love and everyone knows, but at the same time gets a new level of customer through the door?
Well, you haven't sacrificed the cost for quality.
No.
Which is one thing about, everybody's gone rivets and chemical adhesives and lighter sheet metal and how do we build this thing cheaper to try and be more commercial in the market? You guys just haven't done that.
And this is a dearer product than our current product, you know, but at the same time, it looks amazing, so.
Dude, badass. Like, absolutely badass.
New headboard, new profile in that, all mandrel bent, our own tail lights, new locks. Like, it's really just, you know, CNC router cut mounts, all 10mm plate.
There you go, that's exactly what that's the mounts for the tray. Take a look at that, how thick's that? 10mm,
yeah.
Look at that. Like, I suppose for a tray to do what a tray is designed to do, you have to build them strong. You know what I mean? By being all aluminium, they're lightweight, non-corrosive. They've always, for me, they've always been the pinnacle.
Oh, you've built them, we've built them, and then it's how do you go, well, this is what we're going to do, and we're going to do the best way possible. We're going to build the best tray we can.
Unreal. Well, you know, when we originally spoke about this project, he's like, what do you want in it? I said, dude, you build what you would build for yourself, didn't I? So I don't even know what we ended up getting.
We've got what I call our Deluxe Compact, so it's got the huge big storage drawer, plenty of storage. We've got an air compressor in there. We've got a travel buddy. We've got it ready for the wiring package that you guys are going to chuck in it. Room for a fridge if you want. Plenty of storage. Perfect weekend away. Hook the Patriot up on the back.
The twins are going to lose it.
Oh man, it's cool.
They're going to lose it because, you know, here's the deal, right? So before we give this trailer away to one of you guys that is watching, Christian Nash, and get to go and beat on it for the next 12 months, which is what we did last year. Cost me about $6,000 in a respray last year. This year, I've told the boys I'm actually docking their wages every week, and I'm putting a little kitty together so at the end of the project, they have to pay for any of the repairs.
Pay for touch-ups. But this thing's pretty tough. They'll be able to beat on it. They're not going to break it. And yeah, it looks amazing as it is, but once you do your little bit of flair on it, do what you guys do best.
Yeah, you know, we'll do our thing, but I mean, structurally, there's not a whole lot that we can do.
Plenty of storage.
Yep. Mate, it's the nuts. And we're going to do something pretty funky with this thing when it comes to electrical installation.
Planned, eh? You were saying.
We got some new products that we're working on with another one of our suppliers that we're going to do a little bit of a fit out. Obviously, all red arc. We wouldn't go anywhere else.
No, of course.
Oh yes.
Pie oven. So
how good's that? You know, I've never had one.
Nah.
Ever. I've never had one.
You're missing out. There's nothing better.
You know what? I was actually talking to your crew over in the US at Overland Expo. And they were running one of these in the back of their
burritos, man. And they're like, minds were blown. The Americans, like, some stuff they're so far ahead, some stuff they just don't realise. What?
They just
eat a
don't
burrito while you drive.
Oh man, you should see when they see floor mats. You know the Patriot floor mats and screw pegs. That's like mind blown. It's crazy. How good's that?
Map of Australia.
That's
track
sick.
where you go.
What's that? Like a cutting board.
You could use it as a cutting board. It's just a sticker.
That
looks pretty cool. It's just something different.
They're just so well built, and that's the thing about Norweld that I've just absolutely always loved. They're not built for looks, they're built to last. I mean, they look unbelievable.
Make them
Don't get me wrong.
Build them strong, bro.
Yeah, they're just so strong, dude. Like, look at all the extrusion. Look at all the box section in here, all the welding that's in it. Like the work that you guys put into them, dude. They've just always been at the top for me.
We build the product, we stand by it. Lifetime warranty on design and workmanship. Like,
I'm pumped,
if you can't stand behind the product and go, yep, this is something that I can give it to a customer to use and beat on as much as they want, then there's no point in being in business. You build a tough product, we build a tough product. Yep. It makes sense.
Unbelievable. Water?
Yep, underneath we've got 43 litres, and then we've got another jerry can holder there. We've got extra fuel in this one, and then we can swap it out for an extra water tank, so they've got up to 60 litres.
Yep, ladder.
The ladder.
How does that work?
So it just pops up.
Yep.
And then rolls around, locks in.
And massive big welded rack.
Huge big roof rack on there. That bolts on, bolts off. If the customer, you know, whoever wins it goes, hey, I want a tent. No dramas, bud. We can swap that out for a tent.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do on the roof of this thing. We'll definitely have solar up there. So this is all the fit out.
This is all the fit out area. So these are all trays waiting for customers.
Yep.
We've only been operating out of here for about 10 weeks, 12 weeks. So we're still in the final stages of getting set up.
Yep.
Obviously, accessories and spares for customers. We've got some trays waiting, some canopies, the wind-off jacks, and what the guys do will come through here. They'll do the final assembly here, ready for the install.
Yeah, and that thing will take wind-off jacks too, eh?
Yeah, so we've got it set up. We've got wind-off jacks for it. So, you know, you can use it as a tray bar. You can drop the canopy on.
I don't know if I'd ever take it off, to be honest with you.
But, yeah, if someone wins it, it gives them the option of, hey, and then the new
And then they've got the sides. We'll have the sides with it.
Yeah, and they've got that flexibility there. They go, hey, I want to chuck the quad bike on the back, couple of motos, and take the camper trailer. It gives them a bit more flexibility.
Retail? What's that whole package?
Oh, you know, probably in the high 30s, low 40s. Yeah, so most of the stuff
we'll probably
now,
put another 10 grand's worth of gear in it, I reckon, by the time we do the whole setup and inverters and
that's a fairly average build. You know, you've done trays and canopies, we've done them. You know what they cost.
Where they're at now.
That's what they cost. And
dude, I love this extrusion.
Yeah, so brand new extrusion.
Dude,
18 months to get that.
How you bending that? You know, I didn't even notice before. I just thought it was tube.
It looks like it's
come around here. If you guys are into steel work,
and then it goes flat.
Look at this. So that's all extrusion. See, it's flat at the back, round at the front. I can just imagine the amount of work in the tooling just to form that. Yeah. And these are the things that these guys are just taking up a notch.
The little things like anyone can build a tray, but how do you build a tray like this? It's very hard to replicate that or copy that. And that was one of the design things that when I sat down, I said, I want to build a new tray.
Yep.
I want it look amazing, hard to copy.
Yep.
And just make everyone else go.
Unreal. All right, well, I think it might be time to get this thing on. Are you putting it on today? Did you bring your boots?
Nah, man, no boots. I'm just going to stand there and just point at everyone and just say, hey, let's do it.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm doing? I'm going back down to Patriot. I'm going to go and point at some people down there.
That's what we do.
And then I'll either be back up this afternoon or I might be back up to take it to the next part of the build.
I can't wait.
You're heading back to Cairns?
Yeah, head back tonight. So just down here, see you, catch up, have a yarn.
Legend, brother.
All right, man.
Good to see you, mate. Take care. We'll talk soon. I don't know if we're going to hug then or not. Norweld, Brisbane, here now in Queensland. If you're looking for a tray and canopy for any application, these are the people to come and see. Let's get on with the D-MAX build.
Let's do it.
Season 7 is underway. And to celebrate a new season and the launch of the Patriot Campers Gen 2 range, we're giving you the chance to win this next Gen Explorer package valued at over $175,000, featuring an all-new camper trailer from Patriot Campers. Designed to conquer any terrain, this lightweight off-road camper trailer is packed with intelligent features that will take your off-the-grid adventures to a whole new level. So you can get off the beaten track and explore Australia like never before. Towing your camper trailer will be an all-new Isuzu D-MAX with a 3-litre turbo diesel engine and 3.5-tonne towing capacity. Fully kitted out for a Patriot Games adventure using the gear we know and trust. Giving it more carrying capacity with a Norweld Tray Canopy, a complete electronic suite from Red Arc, more connection with an XRS radio platform from GME, and a serious power upgrade with a Torqued exhaust. Wrapping the D-MAX in bar work from Off-Road Animal, a set of P-Core signature wheels, and a 2-inch lift from Superior Engineering. Rigged out with recovery gear from Max Tracks and a fully equipped kitchen with a Dometic fridge and cookware, plus loads of camping gear and accessories. Enter online for free at patriotgames.tv or gain additional entries by purchasing any camping gear or apparel from Patriot Supply when you use the promo code SEASON7 at checkout. Enter today at patriotgames.tv.
Morning!
That's game changing.
What do you reckon? That's game changing. I don't know if it's game changing yet.
Yeah.
You know,
touring rig.
Do you want to know what's game changing though?
What?
Awesome. The first Norweld Elite Tray Canopy. Do you notice anything different?
Yeah, painted sides.
It's all painted at the man.
All painted sides. What do you reckon?
With no checker plate, which on the last one was the thing that I wasn't really sure, but now it's painted.
I reckon
really
the
good.
checker plate was like the Norweld thing.
Yeah.
That was just like you could see it from a mile away. Checker plate, Norweld.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether.
But this looks
I reckon
premium.
Have a quick look at this. Check all this out. So I've got it loaded up with all the gear for today. So while the boys have a quick look around, have a quick hunt around. You guys have already seen all of this. Today, the twins are going up to Superior Engineering. So with the Tray and Canopy now, we're going to go with a lift kit, GVM upgrade, some 33s, and all the rest of the gear are getting fitted up at Superior today. So Superior Engineering doing the suspension now. Boys are going to go through and do the whole fit out, bring it back to Patriot HQ. Then we're going to go see another really good friend of ours, good friend of the show. They're going to do all the 12-volt system, all the wiring with the Red Arc gear. Stay tuned. The Patriot D-MAX giveaway build continues on this episode.
What's up, guys? We're here at Superior and we are going to walk you through all of this very tasty gear that we're putting on the big D-MAX. So, Mitch, want to tell us what all of this is?
So we got all our 2.0 remote res gear, so same that's in the GU that we did last time. So we obviously know how well they perform. We don't make our own leaf springs and that, so we've just got some EFS leaf springs. We love them. We have been dealing with EFS and their leaf springs since before my time here, and we've always had the best luck with those. So nice and heavy to deal with the big canopy. King springs, keep it nice and comfy. They're a taper wire coil, so they're going to make the front end super comfy, but still be able to hold up the weight of the bar and winch we're throwing on as well. This is going to be an awesome performance kit. Obviously, you know how well the shock snap perform in the GU.
Definitely.
So of course, we're not going to stray away from that. Our 2.0's massive seller. They're going to be an absolute killer ride in the new D-MAX. So obviously, as it's a giveaway car, keeping it street legal. That's the main thing we want to do. You don't obviously want to go and give someone a car and have them drive down the road and get defected. So 2-inch lift, we know it's 100% street legal. There's no engineering, no certification needed. It's a self-certified kit, so we can just bolt it in and there's nothing to worry about for the winner of the car.
Perfect. Done. Okay, we're going to show you the rest of the gear that we have. First up, GME XRS 4-wheel giraffe pack. You do not go anywhere without this. We got a Hayman Reese tow bar to get raised up a bit more. Torque exhaust for that very
crispy exhaust note.
Yeah, crispy note. We got some off-road animal sliders. Got some lights. These are the same ones that we put on the last D-MAX. And is there anything else on this table?
A bash and guards.
Yep, that's it.
Come around here. Oh, we've got some like a Max tracks in the car as well. We have a off-road animal predator bar. So we put the Toro bar with the hoops on the last giveaway car. We decided that we'll change it up and we'll see like how that looks. And we also have a front runner, a roof rack just over there, which we're going to be bolting on the roof. We have the P-Core trail connector so you can tow your brand new trailer, as well a Saber winch, 12,000 pounds. This is the first time that we're using a Saber winch. We're going to see like how that goes. We like to change it up and test and gear. Obviously, the P-Core signature wheels. Are these the machine face ones, so they look kind of polished on the outside, which should match with the silver and the raw alley on the Norweld Tray Canopy perfectly.
And then
we just
all
got
of that is
like
just, it's just extras.
a roof rack accessories like from front row and things like that. So we're going to get into it. This is going to be bloody exciting. We're going to try and build this whole car in 2 days. So let's see how we go, baby.
Yeah. We're going to put the roof rack on first because it's all ready set up and it's taking up a bunch of room in our working area. So we'll get that up first and then bullbar. That is a pain in the ass and they break, but that's all good because we're not Ow! That one hurt. Ow! We're not reusing them, so that's fine.
So this is my front runner, a roof rack that we've been running on pretty much all of our D-MAXs and MUXs since we first began running them. There was one of my old black D-MAX, so the giveaway car from last year, and our camera car MUX as well, and damn, they're good. And some of the accessories that you can get for the top of these things to mount stuff is epic. Like say, we got on these side handles and with some rock lights inbuilt, which is epic. So, yeah. We're just in the process of bolting this on now.
Okay, we finished the roof rack up, looking good. I definitely think that added a little bit more chunk to the car that it needed to match the tray and canopy. It's starting to flow together all very, very well. So now we're going to slap the side steps on, and Ashton's going to finish off the front bar, and then we move on to lift, rear bar, tyres. And I'm done.
The off-road animal bull bars don't come out with paper instructions, so all the instructions are going to be on my phone. I'll just read that. Obviously, it's pretty simple. You bolt over the bull bar on, but it's mostly for, you know, these lights, what bolts to use, and all the little intricate things that you just want to make sure you're doing right. Like, it's not like uncool to use, or to not use in whichever way that goes. Just make sure you do things right. Or there's instructions for a reason, and if you get confused, don't hesitate to use.
The 3/8 mil walkie hatchet. Can't go past
Yeah,
it.
that's tough. You do use that in forks.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I use it heat.
Oh. And then just like hatchet spanners in general are the best tool ever made.
Somebody needs to invent a open-ended ratchet.
Yeah.
That is what needs to happen.
Yeah. It exists. It exists.
That's not a ratchet, G.
It does. Look.
No, they do not.
You see those little teeth there? That just like it pops back and lets the bolt rotate inside of it.
Okay.
It exists. See those? Ratcheting, open-ended spanners.
What I'm meaning is literally like
That,
the top of
just
it up
open-ended.
and it works.
Yeah, but then it would just
no problem.
rotate around like a half moon. It would kind of like.
No, make it work.
Okay, guys, why don't you tell us what is your favourite tool that you have besides like your normal spanner, your normal sockets, blah blah blah. Just tell us what your favourite tool is. Mine's Ashton. So we're putting a Saber winch in the car because we wanted to. We've been using all their other gear for a while now, so we wanted to give them a test with the new winch. Should be good. Should just work like a normal 12,000 pound winch. All the normal gear going on, but the fair lead is red, so it's faster. So should be good. So we got the GME four-wheel drive pack. Since the bar's going on, we're going to get the UHF antenna hooked up to it. Bang, just like that. You got your nut. Then you got a springy right there. Slider on.
Change don't change like it used to. Who runs the roost round here? The coupe's gone clear.
We have the off-road animal Predator, bullbar going on this year's giveaway D-MAX right now, and damn, it looks good. I think it really suits the build, adds some extra protection to the front. It's quality made. We got all like the lights and the winch in it, and yeah, it's just badass, absolutely killer.
Go get the long johns. 50 Pret in London, if it's on then I'm on. I know they feel it when I spit, it's like the Missy song. Shut your noise, silence when I run the voice. In your ears, open your mind. Why do they talk like gangsters, but they don't move like gangsters?
Yeah. Oh, good. Happy days. I think it'll look better colour matching with hoops to match the chunkiness of the back.
Yep.
Personally, but not a bad choice. Yeah? Yeah, it looks good.
You like it?
Yeah, I do like it. I thought that the hoopless would look a bit dumb, but I think it looks good. Yeah. Oh yeah. Currently, I'm just undoing all the stuff that's on the rear tow bar and getting the rear tow bar off because we're putting a Hayman Reese X bar on it, which will raise it up higher, which will give us more clearance when going off-road and also give us some rear recovery points rather than going around the ball or using the hitch, which if you know is ridiculously dangerous. So we are taking out all of the unknowns and we're making them knowns, so that's good. X-bar. Oh yeah, got it. Factory bar, unused, untouched. Alright, so we're about to put the Hayman Reese X bar on the back of the D-MAX. We have our rated recovery points here. So now we have some red recovery points on the back from the Hayman Reese X bar, and we have some red recovery points on the front from the off-road animal Predator bar. So if you ever need to get
are recovered, or this car has you covered, baby.
So these are rated to 4 ton each. And then the centre
combined load,
and the
8
centre
ton.
hook is rated to 8 ton. So
Sweet. Let's get it bolted on, eh?
pretty bloody mental.
Loves it.
Let's go.
Oh, that looks nice. I like that.
All right, day one's done. Christian, what do you think, mate? Did we get enough tons today? You reckon?
I would say so.
All we've got left to do is the actual superior suspension, wheels and tyres, that side and step, and the exhaust. So we have done very good today. We got just the bull bar, the rear tow bar, one of the side steps, and the roof rack on today, which was all very intricate and stuff. So I reckon we've done pretty damn well. Oh, Mitchie, what do you think, mate?
Kicking
First
goals.
day?
Kicking goals.
Kicking goals?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
mate.
It'll be all buttoned up tomorrow easily.
Yeah,
I say.
easily. You reckon, mate?
I'm confused on what's going on in here.
It's a closer, mate.
I know this.
Oh, that. I don't think you need that.
It came with the kids, so obviously you need it.
Cam,
Yo.
what do you think, mate? Our first day?
Good, man. We did well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We did well?
And everything fit.
Yeah?
How do you reckon it looks good?
It looks good, Cam?
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
Hell yeah, mate. All right, so all we got to do tomorrow is everything that I've listed. Absolutely amazing. Our first day, we kicked some goals. It was sick. And thanks to all of the boys for helping out. So bloody beautiful. Let's go.